Well, Gramp survived another close call. All winter he tried to keep the Waterwheel free enough from ice so he could use it. And if he wanted to saw shingles or run the lathe, make peavy handles or some other occasion, he could just open the gate and do what he wanted to do. But so every morning he'd go down early and build a fire and get started. Well, first thing he wanted to do was make sure he could use the hauling-in wheel, and that was propelled by water that was open that you could look right into. But it froze every night, and of course there was a lot of seepage out of the gate, so it slashed a lot of water onto it. It wasn't all solid ice, but enough of it so it wouldn't rotate if you just opened the gate again. And he gave him the attempt to start that hauling-in wheel, and it didn't turn, so he took an axe and went down cellar and chopped away and got that wheel loosened up, free of ice. And about that same time, Earl Grover, his #1 helper that winter, was coming to work, and he knew he'd get to have that to use, so he opened the gate and it pushed a lot of water. And Grandpa's standing on the wheel fins, on the paddles, and trying to get the last of it with his axe, and that gate released a sluice of water down onto that turbine in there and spun Gramp right down between the paddles until he lodged up against the rock side of it and stopped the thing with the paddles crushing him and the water coming. Well, Earl knew then it was disabled, so he went down cellar with some tools to. He didn't know nothing about Grant being down there, but he went down, found he was in there, and he'd shut off his water again, gate, but he went down, fetched him out of the one bad place. I don't know how they stood it.
How old do you think he was at that time?
That was in, probably the 60s, no, about the 50s.